just wanted to ask, so what are some of your thoughts on the game?
Just disappointment, from the start. Anytime that you don't come away with the desired result, it's disappointing. You work hard during the week, both on the practice field, but in the meeting room, and you do all the things necessary to win. You check all the boxes off, and then when you come out and you play and you fall short, regardless of the score, it's disappointing. Obviously when the score is as lopsided as it was today, it hurts that much more, and I just talked to the team afterwards about making sure that we stick together, making sure that we're in position to be able to move forward. And it's hard. That's a hard ask for 18 to 22-year-olds, and so I just asked them to just keep believing, keep buying in, and keep trusting. Trust each other, and that's our shot. If we stop doing that, then it's going to be uphill even harder.
No, so there were a couple, except for the last drive, obviously, there were a couple of moments where you had some strong offensive momentum, and then it was kind of hard to take that extra step to really get into the red zone. What do you think was preventing you from getting that?
I'm not sure if it was one specific thing, that we can say, well, it was this on this drive or that on that one. It comes down in week 7, we have to be able to execute better across the board, regardless of the situation. You have to be able to sustain drives. You have to be able to keep our defense off the field for a little bit, and hope that in the process, some of those drives that we're sustaining can lead to points. And so I don't know if it was one thing that they did. Obviously, they're a good football team with good players, and they're well coached, but ultimately we have to execute.
And you guys did score on the final drive.
Sure.
That was a good reception there. Can you speak to the mindset of sticking it to the end?
Well, I just think I think we owed it to our guys to keep playing. I think at no point did I want to just stop. And again, it's a credit to them, because I don't think Yale let us score. We had to go out and execute, and when it comes back to your previous question, we were able to. We executed a little bit better in that drive.
Okay. I think
That's all we have for you. Thank
Coach,
you.
one more. Just defensively, you were able to get a little bit of pressure on some of the dropbacks.
Sure.
Talk about the 2 sacks from Josh and Justin there, kind of getting those back in.
Just there were times where the word that comes to mind for me is that they were just relentless. They just kept coming, and they just kept working. A big, strong offensive line that they have, and the quarterback does a nice job. And so anytime that you're able to get them on the ground, it's a good thing. And then Kobe to step in and have that interception was huge. I mean, Kobe was on Wednesday was in a different spot on the depth chart than he ultimately was come game time today. And then he had to go and fill in a role and got an interception in the red zone. And so, again, it's disappointing. It's like gut-wrenching every time that you come up on this end of a result like that. But you can't question how hard the kids play and how much they give to it. So whether it's the sacks or just running to the ball, they kept going.